Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff from Lutheran Church of the Resurrection here in Marion. We are doing a Lenten devotion. We're making our way through the Gospel of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. And today we are on day 4. We are at Luke 3, 1 to 38. Now, as you read through this, it's almost like we're going back to Advent because we ran into our friend John the Baptizer. And there he is. The thing to remember about John the Baptizer, go to the very end of the Old Testament. Go to Malachi, the very last chapter of Malachi, and the very last verses of Malachi, and you'll hear this promise that Elijah himself will come back, and he'll bring children back to their parents. All of these things that are ascribed to John the Baptizer. So in a very real way, Luke is telling us that Scripture is unfolding, that John is, and Jesus himself is going to say later, John is Elijah here with us. And so Scripture is being absolutely coming to pass right in front of us in this one we call John. But of course, we also hear about a little bit of tension. John is a little bit upset. He's upset at the leaders, the folks coming out. Why are you coming out to me to be baptized? We talk about this as the law, the pointy finger that kind of condemns and convicts us. I wonder, do sometimes we have an unhealthy understanding of just what the law is supposed to do? For us in the Lutheran tradition, the law points out our sin, it helps us understand God's will, but most importantly, it's to drive us to Jesus. Well, then we get the baptism of Jesus, and then we get a little insight. We're told that Jesus was 30 years old. And so that's when we say that Jesus was 33 when he died, because we're told in Luke's gospel that he was 30. And then we get the genealogy. Did you notice something about the genealogy? Do you notice where it begins and where it ends? It starts with Jesus, goes to Joseph. It ends with son of Enos, son of Seth, son of Adam, son of God. So it takes us all the way back through the very beginning of creation. The genealogy in Matthew only goes to Abraham. And so an interesting thing that Luke is trying to tell us. This is where, by the way, some of our more fundamentalist friends try to understand the earth as being only 5,000, 6,000 years old because they count these generations. I don't believe Luke was meant to be a scientific textbook, but it's meant to show us that Jesus is the culmination of God's creative power. God bless you.